It's Friday. TGIF and Jerome will be back on Monday, but I'm Glenn Drake for your Friday evening newscast. In our top story tonight, a 50-year-old man was stabbed to death last night in the Cane Bay area. News Channel 8 West Mall files this report.
Well, it's supposed to be a thank God it's Friday type situation, but I got to tell you, it's not good news here in Cane Bay. Here's what's going on. Around 9:30 last night, we had an individual right here. You could see where he bled out, apparently. He was stabbed, lacerated, beaten to death. He was unresponsive when emergency responders got here. I'm here with a couple of neighbors who are here in Cane Bay. We do know who the victim is, possible suspect, but you know, these things are very delicate. Also, it's a domestic violence issue. I'm going to throw it to Melody Rames. You see the neighbors here still looking at the aftermath. We're going to talk possibly to one of the neighbors here. She's a little shaken up. Cane Bay is a very close-knit community. We all know that. Just to give you an idea of where we are as the cameraman pans around, we are just, you know, like about a quarter of a mile from Spratnet, Calvin's place, like down the road from Off the Wall. We all know this area well. Cane Bay. What went horribly wrong last night then at 9:30? Let's let Melody Rames from the VIPD, she's going to bring it home what happened officially.
Police on St. Croix are investigating the stabbing death of a 50-year-old male. The victim was discovered by a concerned citizen who observed the body in the road in Estate Cane Bay at about 9 p.m. on Thursday, September 29th. Police said the victim had what appeared to be multiple stab wounds to the front of his body. Emergency medical technicians arrived at the scene and did not detect any vital signs. The victim was later pronounced dead at the Governor Juan F. Louis Hospital and Medical Center. Police are withholding the name of the victim pending notification of next of kin. The investigation into this matter is being followed up by the Major Crime Unit, and anyone having any information about this crime is urged to call detectives at 712-6079, 712-6075, or you can call Crime Stoppers at 1-800-222-TIPS.
Now, we have a couple of neighbors here, and I don't know if they want to say a few words, but they do know that, ma'am, I'm going to talk to you first. You do know that this driveway does not belong to the victim from last night. We understand that the neighbor could have found him. Is that right?
I was coming to pick up my husband from work, and yes, that's what I was told by the police, that that's where the person was found.
Right. And I understand a man was coming home last night.
Yes, he was coming home.
He just saw the body in front of his driveway.
Yes, that's what happened. And we love Cane. We love this area. We love La Valley. We love all the people. And
this is going to be rough for you all.
Well, we just love it here. Yeah. We love it here.
All right, there's a police car still just passing by right now, as a matter of fact, still patrolling the scene. Here's what we do. There is no one in custody at this time, so this situation is still ongoing. We also understand that this could be a delicate domestic violence situation involving two men who had broken up their affair some time ago, and one possibly could have had a temporary restraining order against him. That could be the deceased. The deceased could be the person who had the TRO, the temporary restraining order, on him, and his ex could have done the murder, possibly. No suspects have been in custody yet. Remember, everyone is proven innocent until guilty. And Glenn, if we have anything for 7 o'clock, including the next of kin of the victim and who the suspect is, if they have anyone in custody or who they're looking for, I'll let you know. I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
In other news, there's been a major weapons bust on the Big Rock. Police in St. Thomas arrested Jamal Fahey. Jamal Fahey was arrested yesterday, last evening at 6 a.m. The Special Operations Bureau Homicide Task Force and patrol officers executed a search warrant on a residence on Commandant Gada before 6 a.m. yesterday. Officers confiscated a machine gun, 800 to 1,000 rounds of ammunition in various calibers, and a large quantity of marijuana, according to the police department. An arrest is imminent, and the investigation into this case is continuing. Fahey was arrested and charged with possession of an unlicensed firearm and possession of controlled substance. His bail was set for $75,000 in addition to a $10,000 bail set pursuant to the arrest of the warrant. Unable to post bail, Fahey was remanded to the custody of the Bureau of Corrections pending further court action. And domestic issues in St. Croix. As early as this morning, a man was set on fire by his spouse.
Thanks a lot, Glenn. We are in Paradise Mills, and it's minutes before 10, but it was about 2 hours ago that it was not pretty here. Here's what I've got. We have a middle-aged man who was burned pretty badly, we understand, in a domestic violence assault. You see here, the screen is out here. Perhaps that's a blanket, I don't know. But when I talked to the chief, he told me this was a horrendous crime scene. I did talk to a fire department, a man from the fire department, a firefighter who was called to the scene. When he got here, he said the ambulance had already taken the man. Here's what we know. A significant other his girlfriend, apparently they got into an altercation and the man was burned in the domestic attack or what have you. I just talked to Melody Rames, and she told me that a female is in custody. We don't know the exact age of the victim. I don't know the exact age of the suspect or her name. We are trying to get that to you by the end of the day today for tonight's news. I can tell you this. It was a pretty brutal scene because the police chief was telling me it was not pretty up in here. Whether or not he's going to survive, that remains to be seen. We certainly are pulling for this guy to make it. Right now, that's all we have. A domestic violence incident here in Paradise Mills. A man around middle age burned by his significant other. A female is in custody right now, and we believe this is the area. This is the place where it is. You see the screen down. Perhaps this blanket or sheet or what have you was used in trying to help this man as he was burned, obviously trying to get some help. If we know anything else for you, Glenn, by tonight's news, we'll certainly give it to you. A very tragic and a violent day to start off the weekend, nonetheless. At Paradise Mills, I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
At the time of the story, or Wes Small did the story, he didn't realize the victim was actually set on fire and not doused with boiling water. Coming up straight ahead, we have more news. We'll be right back. Please stay with us after the break. Tomorrow night, Kisura's Fashion is having a fundraiser for a worthy cause. Anastasia Rivers from Kisura Fashion speaks with our very own Wes Small.
Thanks a lot, Glenn. Thank God it's Friday. We're here at Kisura's Fashions with Anastasia Rivers, my man Andre back there, Tia Rivers, and the lovely Joanne, who is visiting from Queens, New York. And we're going to get right to it. Always a good corporate sponsor you are. Lovely shop you have with beautiful colors in your little office and outstanding outfit. Ms. Rivers, please tell us what you're going to be sponsoring today and what Kisura Fashions has to offer.
Okay, Kisura Fashion is an internet boutique, the first one I must say in the Virgin Islands, and we'll be launching it on tomorrow at UVI Great Hall, starting from 5:30 to 6:30 with the cocktail VIP party. And then we go on to the main event from 7 to 10. We'll have fashion, entertainment, and a display of my website. Also, we'll be having an after party. We have raffles and giveaways and what have you. And we have R&B Connection, have two DJs, that's DJ Porter and Soul International from Orlando. And some of the proceeds will be going to Luzzie Hart Foundation and Talia de Jesus. This is my dream of introducing clothes to the Virgin Islands through the internet with local artists, local designers like Andre behind me. He's one of the local designers. We have Sharon Richardson from Guam, but she's out in New York, but originally from here. Also Kima from Omega Rising, she's also a local designer. And Munif from Munif C, her family is from Barbados, but she's out in New York. But I'm mostly trying to introduce local designers to the world of the internet.
Andre Cold Duck, talk to me, bro.
How you doing?
You're not intimidated? I'm good. I'm blessed. You're not intimidated with all these beautiful women?
Absolutely not.
You have a lot of fun, huh?
Yes, I do.
What does it mean to the community then with this first internet boutique and the way that Stacy keeps giving back to the community?
I think it's a great thing for the Virgin Islands on a whole, not just St. Croix, but St. Thomas and the Virgin Islands entirely, because here she's introducing something new, and you don't even have to leave your house to shop. So it's really a great venue that she's creating for designers and locals alike.
All right.
Yeah.
I want you to design me something
I
mean.
can do that.
I'm thinking about getting married. I might need a tux. To the lovely Tia. Let me stop, man. Tia, you are gorgeous.
Thank you.
Apple don't fall far from the tree.
Yeah.
Want to keep it like from Brooklyn to home. Mango don't fall far from the tree.
Yes,
Tia,
exactly.
what does this mean here, the way where we're going with this internet?
I just want to say I'm really proud of my mom.
Yeah.
She's done a lot, and she's a person that doesn't let nothing, stop her. So I really want y'all to come out, support this event. This is the first time on the island, and come and enjoy. And I want my mom to have the best show, the best thing.
She will.
It's gonna be good.
Again, let's repeat the venue. It is tomorrow at UVI.
UVI Great Hall from 5:30 on all the way up to 2 o'clock in the morning. You can get your tickets at Hillary's in Christiansted, Global Tours, One Love Service Station, Armstrong Ice Cream, and Polly at the Piers.
And that phone number, one more time, is?
You call 643-1583 for information.
One more time.
643-1583.
All right. And Andre Kolduck, what am I, like a 32 long? Is that right?
This is about right.
Thank God it's Friday. I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
And News Channel 8 continues to support the small businessman. And today, Wes Small speaks with Sunset Valley.
Thank you very much, Glenn. We are here in the state Calhoun. I'm here with Miss Hadia Samuel, who is the co-owner of Sunset Valley. And here we're going to demonstrate how to put your loved ones at rest with a precast invention that their own staff has come up with. And Sunset Valley, you might have seen their ads on Channel 8. Well, Miss Samuel, thank you for joining us this evening. And it is what it is. It's inevitable, isn't it, that one day we will go home to meet our maker. So explain to us then why Sunset Valley is unique when we put our loved ones to rest.
Thank you so much for having me. Well, Sunset Valley is different in that our product is precast. Traditionally, tombs are built by brick, hand by hand, stone by stone.
Yes, sir.
But our product is precast concrete, solid reinforced concrete, and you can order the tomb. We have the box set in this bottom portion, and rather than mixing the concrete on site as we see at the funerals today,
Yes.
we already have the lid precast and ready, tomb, head plaque, everything ready. And we actually have invented this jig that you're seeing here, the steel jig,
Yes.
so that we can just slide the top on. And if it's okay, we'd like to demonstrate that
Sure.
for you, so we can see
Absolutely.
how easy it is.
And you're saying that a lot of complaints and delay at the cemeteries come from the casting of the cement, maybe, and this is just a more complete way. Talk to me why this is better.
It's a very efficient way. It gives a better look at the cemetery on that day, funeral day. You don't have to
Yeah.
worry about not having enough concrete and not having enough bags.
Oh, wow.
Not only that, but our tombs are actually much more inexpensive. The cost less than how tombs generally go for these days. So he's just gonna slide that jig straight over, and this is how we seal the tombs that you purchase at Sunset Valley. And once it's in place, we need to set that piece on top to keep it positioned over the box. And then all we have to simply do after that is wind the lid down. Now, this isn't something we should take for granted because the top is actually about 1,000 pounds of concrete. So
Wow.
we had to make sure that we designed the jig so that they could withstand the pressure and make it nice and clean. This whole process takes under 5 minutes to close the top compared to what we traditionally do today.
All right. And again, Hadia, this is just a quicker and a more efficient way of taking care of our loved ones. Yes, ma'am.
It is. It's faster. It's more efficient. It's a cleaner look on the day. And if you purchase a tomb with this design, it comes with the tent that we're under so that loved ones can be able to avoid the shade or sometimes the very, very rough weather conditions, whether
Yes, ma'am.
heavy rains that we've been experiencing lately. And so they're going to just wind it down
While they're doing that, people anxiously want to know how to get in touch with you in Sunset Valley.
Well, Sunset Valley has a website, sunsetvalleyvi.com. They can visit the website to look at our products, or they can call me directly at 643-7889. They can call at any time, and we make arrangements to meet the family. We come to you. There's so much that you have to deal with during this time. It's a stressful time emotionally and financially, and we're happy to be able to provide a product that's not only better than what we see nowadays today, but actually is less harassment, less hassle, and is inexpensive. You can get a tune package with us for as little as $850, which may seem expensive, but right now the lowest you can probably get a tune for is about $1,500.
Okay, so that's almost
really,
half the price.
It's a really great deal.
Sunset Valley tunes are $850, and just talk to them again. The website, you have that there, and then it's 643-7889. In the state Calhoun, it's Sunset Valley for your loved ones, and shouldn't they deserve the very best? I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
Thank you, Wes. Come up straight ahead. We'll find out where to go, what to do this weekend in our entertainment report. We'll be right back. Here's Mr. Bogle. He's got the scoop for the weekend. Bogle?
Thank you very much, Glenn. Good evening to everyone. Welcome to this week's edition of the Entertainment Report. And let me tell you, you're looking someplace to go definitely on this Saturday. All roads lead to the Pickle Creek, right out there in East End, across from the Pearl B. Larson School. You're going to have music by CJ, the sexy DJ, and also DJ Q. Remember, this is an event for the grown, sexy, but mature. They're going to have old school, new school, and no school. So all types of music will be spinning there at the Pickle Creek. So please go on out and check this one out, all right? And then we're going to tell you about Sunday night. You're looking someplace to go. There are a couple Sunday nights that's going on this and every Sunday. Let's start off with the Frontline Nightclub, as Sunday School is back in session. You're going to have some of your most popular DJs from St. Croix with spinning tunes, country and western, zouk, kadask, any kind of music you're looking for. And you can go down there and start to practice for the big country and western competition that's coming up. I'm going to tell you about that later. And then you're looking someplace to go also on Sunday night. You can go down to the Crusaders nightclub. They have a Sunday night lime down there also. All types of music also. You can go and check it out. Foods and drinks will be on sale. So check out Crusaders for their Sunday night lime also. And we're going to tell you about Sunday, October 9th. Remember, Monday is a holiday. If you are not making it to Miami Carnival, well, you can go on down to the Frontline nightclub for a special edition of Sunday School is back in session, featuring DJ Will and of course DJ Youngblood. There'll be prizes for you, so please go on out that Sunday if you don't make it to Miami. Remember, Monday is a holiday, as I said, and full joy yourself. And then we're going to tell you now, if you're making it to Miami, Friday, October 7th, the only place to be, and you got to spread the word. It's at the VI Big Band happening down in Opelika, Florida. You're going to have, of course, the big band, the energetic band, the unstoppable band. I'm talking about Daddy Jones and crew. You're going to have Big Cat Sound, DJ Carl, Selector Kof, DJ Avalanche out of St. Thomas. Oh, yeah. And he's in high definition, so you definitely can't miss the show. And you're going to have so much DJs from around the United States of America who have backgrounds from the Virgin Islands, so you definitely need to go and check out the VI Big Bang. Tickets are on sale. Go on Facebook, go wherever you want to see. You're going to see the posters all over. Definitely, this is going to go down in the history books. This is going to be the best VI Big Bang ever, 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 ever. And then we're going to move on to October 29th as More Light Promotion presents to you Country and Western Part 3. And this happens at the Crusaders nightclub. Of course, you know, the competition in Part 1 and Part 2 was keenly contested. So now here comes Part 3. First prize, $150. Second prize, $100. Now listen, if you win this one, you get to carry on for the grand finale, the championship. And this is on November 19th back at Crusaders for a cash prize of $500. So please, please, please go and check this one out, man, because this is your opportunity to win some money. And you know that cash is very hard to come by now without being taxed. So please go on out to the Frontline nightclub and enjoy this one and get yourself geared up for the finals November 19th. Don't forget, it's October 29th. It's part 3 if you want to move on to the grand finale. Of course, DJ Jules and DJ Stone will be playing the music. If you want more information, you can call Rebel 514-1923. I want to thank you for joining me here on the Entertainment Report. Whatever you do, try to do it peacefully. If you drink, just don't drive. Back to you, Glenn.